Hey now YouTube, Joey brings it back again. Kelly coming at ya from the West Coast, the best coast, on this nice and crisp, chilly Saturday evening, guys. Gonna talk some YouTube stuff, not baseball cards, not football cards. We're talking about the YouTube Card Collecting Hall of Fame. Some Hall of Famers. Brought to you by Mike, Baseball Collector. I want to say a big thank you, big ups to Mike for putting this together. I don't think anybody realized or expected how big it was going to be. But man, it's a fun part of the hobby. I'm telling you, the hobby is growing. YouTube is growing. There's new channels every day. I can't even keep up. But that's a good thing. It's a good sign for YouTube in our little, niche that we have. And I think this Hall of Fame, it's gonna just be able to be like kind of like a vehicle or a tool for everybody to find out about great channels, channels that you should be watching. Like my brother Garrett, Card Cutter, said, channels that are must watch YouTube. When they come on, you're gonna be watching. So Mike had a simple criteria for being in the Hall of Fame. 1 year, sports related. I'm gonna put in my 2 cents. The way I think, I would like to see more than 1 year. Hey, 3 years is better. But, I'm trying to get guys that have been on here for longer. And for me, content is key. Like I said, is it must watch YouTube? Do we learn from it? Do we laugh? Do we have fun? Are we connecting? The content. Another criteria for me is the scope of a collection. Not value. That's not what I'm talking about. Do you only collect 2018 Jets Panini numbered cards? How are we going to interact with the whole community when it's that focused? To me, I'm looking for a wide variety of a collection, wide variety of teams, of sets, of sports, so we can engage more people. That's my criteria, that's the way I feel. And the last criteria is subscribers, the broad reach. So the way I kind of dwindled it, you have to have 300 plus subscribers. If you have less than 300, hey, not yet. If you only have 40 subscribers, you could be the best YouTuber of all time. You could be a super nice guy. You will get in if both these things are true. Guaranteed. Just not this year. You will get there, just not this year. So those are my criterias. It was the only way I could try to somehow narrow it down because, man, this is a big task. And I've heard everybody say it on here, but those are the criteria that I use. It's going to be fun, man. I've learned about a whole bunch of channels that I didn't know about before. And I hope you guys do as well. So I wrote down a whole bunch of notes here and stuff. These are going to be in no particular order, guys. But, hey, the way I like to do it here on my channel is Joey Brings It. We're on the West Coast, talking cards. Here we go. Okay, guys, first one up. For the Joey Brings It YouTube Hall of Fame, we're talking legend. And I don't throw that term around loosely. First one up, guys. Tommy Golf 85. Legend. And I haven't been a subscriber of his for very long, but legendary when you see it. That's it, man, right there. All I have to say is turn on his channel, turn down the volume. You'll never leave. Sit back, grab a snack, relax. You're going to be there for a while. Great stuff. No doubter, Hall of Fame. I don't know how he didn't get in last year. Tommy Golf, he's in. Next guy up on my list of YouTube Hall of Fame nominees. Man, no way around it for me, guys. Check this out, guys. We're talking Snoop. 12922. There's no way in the world that Snoop cannot be in the Hall of Fame. All I have to say is around the hobby. That's it. Around the hobby. Just that, the amount of work and effort and dedication it takes to put on that show gets you into the Hall of Fame in my book. Even though there's a ton of other reasons to select Snoop. all I have to say is around the hobby. You are in, my brother Snoop. You have a great channel. Everybody, it transcends YouTube in the sense of football cards, basketball cards, boxing cards, whatever you want to call it. Your channel transcends all the little niches. That's the way it's done, in my opinion. So let's keep it up, guys. We're talking YouTube Hall of Fame. Man, all of these guys are so awesome. Next one up on my list, Dead Guy Cardboard. Damn. This guy has the coolest name on YouTube, man. He actually changed it. I don't remember what your name was before, something like baseball cardboard or something. Once you changed it to this, I saw that your channel just took off. But man, this guy has the coolest T206 collection. He has top 10 lists. He did the most epic video, I think it was last year, of how to explain the difference between PSA, SGC, and Beckett. He broke it down for all the beginners and even all the old guys like me. I've watched that video probably 10 times. And it's like half-hour long, and I've watched it 10 times because it's so informative. I learn something new every time. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get into the Hall of Fame, putting on content such as that. So, in my opinion, Dead Guy Cardboard, you are in the Hall of Fame. Okay, guys, continuing with just amazing channels. Oh, man, all these guys are just incredible. If you're not subscribed to them, you better go check them out, at the very least. Next guy up on the Joey Brings It list. 2 words, guys, Aaron Davis. I do not know how Aaron did not get in last year. Man, as my brother Snoop said, this is a Jackie Robinson of the card collecting community, man. Aaron is like a walking encyclopedia. He's an expert on vintage cards, man. I love his series of showing off his SGC high-grade investment quality cards, especially when you show off the pictures, man. I love him. His passion, his dedication to the hobby. He's just he's such a cool guy. And all I have to say is one thing, guys, and you will all know what I'm talking about with one short word. Wow. Aaron Davis is in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Man, great channel. Keeping up. I'm going to say the same thing about every channel, man. They're all great. They all have their little niche. They all have their little reasons. Oh, man. Next one up, guys. Check this out. We're talking Scotty Tradition. Ooh, man, this guy, if you're not checking out Scott's content, man, you better be checking it out. When I said about, you know, the scope of your collection, he started off YouTube as, like, for me, the #1 Green Bay Packers vintage collector on the tube. Man, we're talking set registries, all investments, calculating the populations, showing how many are out there, how many have been sold. But not only that, he transcends football and Green Bay Packer collecting. He moved in to the baseball side, to the basketball side. He's now doing the top 250 in the hobby. And by him showing that move, that got me to get into that set. And for someone to do something to make me go into another direction in my collection or an added direction, dude, that's transcending. So Scotty Tradition, he's a definite Hall of Famer in my book. So keeping up, guys. Man, I don't know if they're getting better, if they're getting, I don't know, man, but it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Next guy up, or guys, Baseball Card Junkies TV. We're talking about my brother Nate and Titanic Taters, Eric. Man, this channel, again, must watch, transcending. This channel is reaching new YouTube viewers every day with every episode. Nate is going to break ground. I know he's getting in the Hall of Fame this year with his Baseball Card Junkies TV. He's going to be the first twice inducted member. Crazy, you know, let's think of any other, I don't know, in music, the Music Hall of Fame. I'm thinking Diana Ross. She's in the Music Hall of Fame on the Supremes, and she's in the Music Hall of Fame as a solo. Same thing's going to happen to Nate, man. There isn't another channel more deserving than Baseball Cards Junkie TV. And I don't even say to go check him out because I know everybody on the tube, anybody who's watching my videos is subscribed already. But just a fabulous channel. You guys do a great job. So let's keep it up, guys, man. These guys are just all the best of the best. I am telling you. Next up in my, man, hey, I'm starting to run out of gas a little bit. I'm going to load up, guys. You guys ready? Yeah, Diet Coke time. I love it, man. Next one up, guys. Another deserving entry. Epic #1 collector in his genre. No doubt about it. We're talking Hall of Fame collector. Bill, the Hall of Fame collector. #1 in his genre, man. When you're #1 in your genre, there's no other place. You deserve to be in the Hall. He has the #1, bar none, autograph collection on YouTube, man. Valuable cards, scarce cards, vintage, one-of-ones, sets, everything you can imagine this guy has. It's not only baseball, he branches out into other things. Just amazing, man. Bill is a Hall of Famer in my book. No other way. If you're not subscribed to Bill, you better check out his channel. It's incredible. So keeping up, guys. I mean, every guy on here is just amazing. Next one up, guys. Eric, what's up, my brother? Those back pages. Man, Eric hit YouTube running. I went back and checked on his YouTube. He's been around for 5 years, but he really hit 2018 hard, like a champion, man. Eric is, man, his voice, his demeanor, his personality, always learning, always sharing. It's all about the hobby, inviting everybody to the National this year. Hey, because of Eric, man, he's making me want to go to the National this year. This is going to be my first one ever. Those back pages has one of the most complete vintage baseball, basketball, football collections there are. Mostly graded, mostly vintage. Hey, Frank Robinson just passed away. May he rest in peace. One of the best players of all time. Frankie, baby, fantastic. I love that guy, man. He's going to go down as the top 10 greatest ever. I'm telling you. Frank Robinson collection. Eric, just, to tribute, pulled out, his 20 best cards. Top of the line from rookie on down, all slab. Amazing. Eric is a definite Hall of Famer. Those back pages. Next one up, guys. Another, I have to say, #1 in his genre. There's nobody else better. You guys, we need to push this guy, man. He needs more subscribers. He needs more recognition because this guy's a workhorse, man. He needs to get in. Check this out. Mr. Bart, 81, USAF. Bart is the #1 49er football Hall of Fame, set registry, PSA graded, starting into baseball collector there is on the tube. This guy, he's just quiet, man. He's very respectful. He's very down to earth. He gets to the point. He shows you the cards. He explains how much they cost. He explains the populations. He's a grinder. Those of you who play poker, Bart is a grinder, man. He's just putting all those set registries together, all the best linemen, all the best 49ers, all the best Hall of Famers. He's into all the registries. You got to get Bart into the Hall. He is a definite Hall of Famer. There might be some of you who are not subscribed to him. Remember the name, guys. Go check out his channel. This guy has it all. He's going to get in the Hall. Okay, guys. And the last one I got here. Man, I thought there's no better way, man. I started off with one guy, and I said I don't throw this word around lightly. I don't. I started off with the legend, just like the 1954 Topps baseball. We're talking the bookends. Card #1, Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams, legend. And at the end was another Ted Williams, the bookends, the legends. Tommy Golf was the first bookend, and this is going to be Joey Brings It. Legendary pick for the final bookend. It brings it all together, bridging old generations to new generations. In my opinion, this is the only guy who's been around from the beginning, the middle, and now into the recent YouTube community. Legend. There's no other way around it. There's nothing else to say. He's getting in the Hall. I don't know how he didn't get in last year. No one more deserving than Ed Weskergriff. Man, the coolest, the nicest guy you're going to find on here. Collects Game of Thrones, collects Phillies cards, graded cards, a little bit of everything. This guy finds the time to comment on everybody's video. I don't know how he does it, man. He's got like 1 million subscribers. That's just legend. Like I said, I started off with the legend. I ended with the legend. Those are my 10 nominees. Man, let me see. What else did Mike want us to do? He wanted us to do an AR Falk 77 award, kind of like a lifetime achievement. I got a couple guys for you guys. I don't get a pick because I'm not in the Hall of Fame. But I'm going to throw you my opinion about the guys that should be in there. And hopefully all the inaugural class of the Hall of Fame will be able to pick from one of these. I got Squeepa, 21. TTM legend. He deserves to get the AR Falk 77 award. Packers Corner, Troy, legend, man. There's no way he doesn't deserve to get that award. A great channel. Puff Bear 359, the greatest, the original Man Cave Tours. There's no way why he shouldn't get the award. And finally, a guy that has kind of stopped doing videos, but he has such a run, such a history. He's still connected to a lot of us guys today. And since he's not making videos anymore, either he's going to make a Muhammad Ali-like comeback, or he's going to go down with the AR Falk 77 award one of these years. And that's Iskafan. Josh, coming at ya, man. Awesome vintage collector. Very unique personality, man. His dialect and his accent, man, just, I love it, man. He's an awesome guy. Minnesota Twins, Twin Cities. I love it, man. Iskafan, for me, AR Falk 77 award. If I had to pick one, I can't do it. All those guys are so deserving. And finally, I could have picked 20 more guys like that, like that, like that. Maybe 30 more guys. I could only pick 10. I have so many friends, subscribers, deserving channels. I just want to get a quick shout out because, man, they deserve it. No doubt about it. Let's get some music up so I can get some rhythm going. Let's pump it up a little bit here. These guys, I guarantee you next year's class, whether it be 5, 6, or 10 guys, my opinion, man, they're all coming from this list right here. No doubt. That's my looking into the future. I got the almanac, right, Bill? I got the almanac that says who's going into the Hall of Fame next year. And out of this list, they're all on here. Trust me. Man, we're talking Blue Jacket 66. Top-notch collector. Man, his generosity is legendary. Jericho 941 IMI Mike, #1 Johnny Bench collector on the tube. B Roth 6 Brian, #1 Hank Greenberg collector on the tube. Geez Mikey, what's up Mikey? #1 set builder on the tube. Ground Chuck Kyle, coolest guy on YouTube, man. He has the best 101 cards. Ground Chuck. Ticket Leprechaun Jake, he's a spiritual guy. Vintage master collector. What's up Jake? Dustin and Blake, awesome dad and son duo, awesome content, original content, man. You've been really stepping up your game. You guys are getting in next year. Dustin and Blake. Bowman 53, Alex, my Bowman brother. Hey, man, collecting the 1953 Bowman colors. He's almost there, guys. Check out his channel if you have not. Enough said cards. Andrew, pre-war authority, Boston Red Sox collector extraordinaire, man. Enough said cards. Maxa Jackson, the authority on all things T206. Mark from Kentucky, man, widely popular under $100 series. He just did one the other night. 10 Hall of Fame autographs for under $100. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I collect Ichiro. The name says it all. JMVP tells it like it is. Cool YouTuber. passion for cards. Matt, the man has a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. That's it. Psyched on baseball cards. Tony, he's everyone's friend. He's the ultimate gentleman here on YouTube. Everybody loves Tony. Great YouTuber. Bink Scott, Gary, man, he has a million graded cards and he knows his stuff. The Murph 398, Donnie, man, great guy, great variety. He's plugging away. His channel's getting better every day. Raina Martin, the sickest man cave I've seen in a long time. Man, rivaling that of Puff Bear. Guys got to check out his man cave, Raina Martin. New York Yanks fan 7. Whew. Epic investment quality collection. You guys have got, and he dabbles in a little bit of comics and whatnot. You guys have got to check out his stuff. Friday Night Cards, the way to go, man. New York Yanks fan 7. Great channel. Dustin Bellinger, man, so knowledgeable on unique vintage items. You want to learn about vintage? Watch Dustin's channel. Baseball Card Babe, busting packs, doing the grading, PSA for life, taking names. And Yankees card, Jerome, man, what the heck did I buy today? That's it, man. That tells you everything about his channel, guys. And I could name a million more. I only had this much paper. I filled it. Oh, man. I'm telling you, YouTube is exploding. I don't know how or who or what's going to be the criteria next year. It's going to be like a battle royal to try to get into the YouTube Hall of Fame next year. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait, guys. Listening to some Rapper's Delight here on the West Coast, the best coast. I love it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. My videos always run long, but hey, man, I have a passion for this. I get excited, I always see in my head, I'm gonna make a 5-minute video. It never works out. Why is that? It never works out. It is what it is. It bees that way. Guys, hey, I gave this a lot of thought. It's impossible to name everybody. There's so many channels, man, and it hurts me not to name everybody. That's why I did a little shout out there at the end. And even with my shout outs, I'm sure I left out some, some collectors. Start thinking about other guys. It just didn't fit on the paper. Jonathan, Cuban Collector. What's up, brother? Jack Frost. What's up, man? So many guys on there that it just didn't fit. I just can't put them all on there. And everybody had the same problem. I know. Okay, guys. That's it. I'm out of gas. One last drink of my Coke. The #1 song to play on New Year's. The #1 song to play when you're doing your YouTube Hall of Fame ballot. Rapper's Delight. Sugar Hill in Cali. Signing off from the West Coast, the best coast. It's Joey Brings It, guys. Everybody be good, be happy, be safe. We'll see you on the next one. Joey Brings It. See ya. Boom.